Chris, so yeah, 2-1 defeat at Arsenal. Your take on the performance today?
First off, out of possession was really good. The shape of the team was good again. You know, you look, and I keep saying it week in, week out, and it's the Premier League and we have to accept it. The players that they've got on the pitch, they're really good. They're talented players. They're coveted by a lot of people. They've signed for a lot of money. They earn a lot of money, and I thought the shape of the team was really good. Disciplined. I was disappointed with our hold-up play at the top of the pitch. I thought we gave away the ball cheaply. We're obviously not playing with that flow and confidence that I would expect, but I would not expect it with the results that we've had. But it was a solid first half performance, and the second half, first 10 or 15 minutes, I don't know really what time they scored on.
61
but
and 64 or something.
It was good. You know, we were in the game. You come away, you're in the Premier League. You come away to Arsenal, who are no mugs. Won the FA Cup, won the Charity Shield, quarter-final of Carabao. They're a really good side. So for 60 minutes, you're not the best side. I accept that. We got no divine right to come here and be the best side. But we were difficult, stubborn opponents. And then I thought it was, you know, we can look at, from our point of view, some really quick play around the edge of the box, which is really difficult to defend, and they've opened us up. The second goal, we've just gave away possession, cheap play, which has obviously opened it up for Pepe to have a run at us. Could we have shown him on the outside? Possibly, but then he's found a fabulous finish. So all of a sudden, two great pieces from them has put us in a really difficult position.
But kept at it, and arguably the best football from Sheffield United within the last 15 minutes of the match.
Yeah, we asked the question. We didn't want to go out the back door, which I never want to, and we did. We felt a little bit sorry for ourselves for about 5 or 10 minutes just after the goal, but then obviously, you know, we got ourselves back. Great goal from Didsey, and then the sort of the belief came back, which shows you what happens when something happens or somebody does something and takes responsibility, which David certainly did, and we just couldn't find that last little bit. But we were pushing. We saw, you know, they were rocked. You know, they were clearing everywhere. They had everybody behind the ball, and it was still for us to find that little bit, and unfortunately we haven't.
It's part of the thought process for the international break to find that, as you were alluding to earlier in the interview, just that maybe extra zip in possession, that pace when in possession.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You're not, you know, you saw them when they went 2-0 up. All of a sudden, they're confident. They're enjoying the football. They're popping it about 1 and 2 touch really quickly and moving the ball quickly across the pitch. Well, they didn't really do that in the first half. It was, you know, we were getting back into shape. So that's what happens. That's what happens in the game. When you're not playing at the top of your game, which, you know, some of our boys aren't, and the team isn't at the moment. The main qualities that I'm looking for, you know, to give yourself an opportunity to get back to those standards, I saw for the majority of the game. You know, didn't go out the back door. First half, solid. Wasn't 4-5, and Rammers. I've got to say, I feel quite sorry for Rammers at the moment, because he ain't doing an awful lot wrong. He made one poor decision first half with his feet, but you know the two finishes a bottom corner, top corner. He's made a save, obviously a decision that he made. But the general shape of the side yet again was good. In possession, yeah, you know, we're looking for that. And as I seen when Didsey gets his goal, all of a sudden it quickens up and speeds up, and we're being positive and we're taking chances and risks instead of being safe. And at the moment, we're just playing a little bit too safe.
I realise, given our conversation at the press conference the other day, I'm loath to ask this question, but might you have played most of the game with 10? Might they have played most of the game with 10 men? What do you reckon? David Luiz?
Yeah. Well, I think that you heard my reaction.
Yes.
And it might have gone beep, 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 because that's how I feel about what's happening at the moment. Because 4/5 people have not seen it, but I saw it, Nilly saw it, Matt Pressby saw it, Wardy saw it, our subs saw it, and everybody on the TV saw it. And there's a tug of the shirt, and the shirt moves. Lundstrom's big toe's offside at Tottenham. He doesn't say, well, it's only his big toe. It's offside. If he pulls a shirt when somebody's going clean through, or potentially is going clean through, it's a foul, he can get sent off. Well, I mean, what's going off here? What's happening? Am I seeing different? If I'm seeing something different, somebody needs to tell me. But it's happened, and have the balls to make the decision. Somebody make that decision, because they're making other decisions on it. You know, Graham Scott made a decision on John Egan when Mike Riley rings me and says he doesn't even think it's a foul. You know, and Zanderberg gets fouled last week, and I get something else back saying, well, yeah, well, we thought it was a foul. So all I'm after is consistency. So that is a decision that is quite clearly one to be made, and somebody make it, but somebody didn't. 2 didn't, 3 didn't, 4 didn't, 5 didn't. I'm not getting it. I've just heard that, you know, Graham Souness and Patrice Evra have seen it and said exactly the same thing. You know, everybody, it's out there to be seen, and a phone call is not enough for me. VAR, yet again, why not? Why aren't we looking at it?
What I don't know. What would you say would be the adequate kind of recourse for that? Because the events obviously happen.
It's
the
gone.
Match finishes. It's
John
gone,
Egan
yeah.
gets sent off.
Yeah.
And John Egan gets sent off. I don't appeal it because the record in appealing sendings off is incredibly low to get that overturned. So I don't waste my time because of the things that I told you before. And then I get a call 5 days after, when the appealing process was 48 hours afterwards. We just saw some sort of test case or what? Is it?
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know.
Seems, well,
the consistency that we're all after.
yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not being funny about it. Would any of them top teams been screaming if John Egan had pulled, you know, Nketiah's shirt back or whatever? It'd have been the talk of the Premier League. It'd have been the talk at Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, all those sides, all those top sides. You'd be absolutely bored of watching it. This will come up, they'll look at it, and they'll go, "Oh, Sheffield United are in that position, and it's Sheffield United, and it's me. So let's bin it." Well, if that's how the division is, then we're gonna have to fight that as well. So a lot of things we have to fight against and fight for, more importantly, and we'll keep doing that.
Changing tacks, I'm aware it's caning it down.
I'm all right. And stay out of it, whatever you know.
Between now and the bell tomorrow, are you spinning any more transfer plates right now?
Yeah, I am. I want to bring somebody in to replace Jack. I've said that, so I've left that with the recruitment and the club. Jack's going to be out for 6 months, so as far as I'm concerned, you know, we need to bring somebody in. Because it's a really important position.
And would that be it then? I mean, clearly Brewster's been done, and I'll mention that in a minute. But would that be as far as all you would want tomorrow?
Every decision I make, or every transfer request I make, is for the benefit of the football club, to make us better, not to you know, absolutely go ballistic and have unreasonable requests or unrealistic targets. Everything is done to make the football club better. I've always have been, always will be, as far as I'm concerned. Whether it's not ordering or taking a mickey when we're on an overnight trip and ordering fillet steak with champagne or whatever. Everything is done for the benefit of the football club from where I'm coming from, and I think people understand that and expect it.
Could there be any departures maybe?
If we get one in, there might be one goes out for the Premier League, but there's not really, Jack won't be in our Premier League squad when that gets submitted. If we get one in, one might go out, and that is basically where we're at. 25 man squad, which I've tried to construct and put together, that hopefully, sort of sees us through to where we want to be.